While females are commonly believed to be the more emotional gender, researchers have found that infant boys tend to be more emotionally reactive and communicative than infant girls, but they hide this feeling against the world. Mostly boys find the girl, whose behavior is similar to their mother. Of all the things men wants in a relationship with a girl, respect is the biggest craving of all. Give a guy respect, and he'll love you more. Take control of the relationship instead and he'll shrivel into a shell. Male who lose their virginity late have a higher income, higher education, and a more healthy relationship later in life than those who lose their virginity earlier. Men are more competitive than women, that's right. Men are much more competitive than women, and this is true no matter what the situation. For example, men compete for power, status, money, and relationships. Women, on the other hand, don't really like to compete. They just want to be friends with everyone and have a good time. What does this say about male psychology? Well, it says that men enjoy competition. They want to be the best at what they do, and this is especially true when it comes to their relationships with women. But guess what? This is a natural, biological tendency. The reason is that men need to be competitive with other men in order to win resources and women. Men are more sensitive than women are to physical pain and suffering. Believe it or not, this is true. Men often feel physical pain more intensely than women do. This is because they are more sensitive to physical pain. This is because men need to be able to fight off other men, and they're not afraid of it like women are. Thus, men will feel deeper feelings of grief and sadness when they see a loved one in pain or suffering than women would. This is a natural tendency that you should never ignore when dealing with men. How can this be changed? Well, the best way to get over this feeling of sensitivity is to become aware of your own emotions in order to avoid getting hurt by others who might try and take advantage of you. This means that you must learn how to control your emotions and not let them control you. Men don't like comparison. They hate if any female will compare them to other male. When a guy hugs you while girl's sleeping, at that moment, he's wishing you'd belong to him forever. Men are good at multitasking. Have you ever noticed that men can easily handle a lot of things at once? This is true. They can multitask much better than women can. This is because men are naturally more able to focus on many activities at once, and they don't get distracted as easily as women do. For example, if you ask a man to do something, he will often complete it right away, even if he has a million other tasks that he needs to complete at the same time. On the other hand, if you ask a woman to do something, she will often take forever to complete it. This is because she gets distracted by every little thing in her life. She's easily distracted by things like Facebook and checking her cell phone. This is why you'll often hear women say, "I'm so busy," when they actually aren't busy at all. If a woman had the same abilities as a man does in multitasking, she would be able to handle everything that comes her way much better. Having the shy and calm nature in boys, are most of those boys who are an artist like painter or singer. When a boy fall in love, he can do anything in the presence of his real love. Male love compliments. They don't hear compliments too often from their friends, but when they hear it from a girl they fancy, they'll never forget it. According to psychological facts of male study, men who express anger are more likely to influence their peers, while the opposite is true for women. A male's smell is the most vital factor for a woman upon first contact. They actually appear more attractive to women when they smell good. Men like to spend their money on experiences, rather than things. Have you ever seen a man in a retail store? He's probably not looking at the price tags or comparing different brands of products. Instead, he's looking at the displays and talking to the sales assistant about what kind of experience he'd like to have. Why? That's because men like experiences, rather than stuff. They want that feeling of excitement and happiness that comes from doing something new and exciting. And this is why they love going out for dinner instead of buying a new shirt or pair of jeans. Also, it means that you don't have to worry about them getting bored with the same old thing all the time. Men are more confident than women are about their looks. Can you even believe that men are more confident about their looks than women are? It's true. Generally, women are so obsessed with their looks that they're actually afraid to go out in public because they're worried about how they look. And this obsession is causing them to feel unhappy. Men, on the other hand, don't give a**ck about what they look like. They're happy just being who they are. They know what looks good on them and what doesn't. They know that nobody else can be as beautiful as they are. But that's okay because it's their natural beauty that's important, not the way they look. And this confidence makes men feel great about themselves and also boosts their self-esteem. So much so that they're more likely to buy clothes, shoes, and accessories because they want to look good. And this is why you should always make a point of complimenting your man on his looks whenever you can. It'll be a great confidence booster for him. Men don't enjoy expressing their feelings. Have you ever noticed that your man tends to avoid telling you what he's feeling? I have. And it's a big problem because when men feel angry, they usually lash out at their partners. They might get violent or aggressive, or they might even start cheating on them. They'll do anything to get the anger out of their system because they can't stand the thoughts that are going through their heads. And this is why men aren't good at expressing their feelings and are often afraid to talk about certain things. It's also why men don't know how to say, "I love you," because they're too afraid of being rejected. But here's the thing, your man doesn't need to be able to express his feelings in order for you and him to be happy together. Your man just needs to know that if he feels the need for something, whether it's something as simple as a hug or a kiss, then you're there for him and will give it to him. And if he doesn't feel the need for something, then you should respect that and not force him to do something he doesn't want to do. I am Majid 2006, thank you for watching the video till the end. Now, if you want to be successful in romantic relationships and know more, subscribe to my channel. I made many tutorials for you. I will kiss you, my dear.